So you spent a lot of years in TV and a lot of things you may not remember. I mean, just to go Facts of Life, Golden Girls, Roseanne, Bodies of Evidence.
Yes.
Even at Friends, and then
you.
AR.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure, yeah.
No, but I'm
I had
curious.
a mullet for a while.
Oh yeah, I didn't
I
see
had a
that
good
one.
mullet. Yeah, I got rid of it eventually.
Well, kind of a double-barreled question of all those shows, which were the most fun, if any of them actually were, and also then what did you really come away with? What did you learn from all that experience in TV that has proved useful in all?
Well, sitcoms are fun. You know, when you do a sitcom, it's the easiest hours in the world. You work 4 days a week, and you come in at 10, and you're done at 5 most of the time. Roseanne, the first season of Roseanne was pretty fun. I have to say, Roseanne is really fun. It was crazy fun, but fun. It's the first time I met her, she's like, "You're really good looking. Why don't you take me out behind the stage and make me stink?" And you're like, stink right here. I don't know. And but she was great fun. And it was a very tough time, I think, for everyone because it was a very volatile time for her. But I got to hang out with Laurie Metcalf and John Goodman, and we really had fun. And I didn't have to carry anything, so that was a good time. And ER, once we started that show, man, we had a good time. You know, I was on it for 5 years, and we just laughed for 5 years. And you know, people talk about numbers, and you know, when you talk about you know, what is it, American Idol or whatever the big one is, they get 16, 17 million people. We were averaging 40 million people at 10 o'clock at night with an hour show. So that was, yeah, I had a lot to do with that. But that you know, that made a huge difference in my career because, you know, it really changed things.
Can you identify the moment when you lost your anonymity?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Where you couldn't just go into a bar or grocery store and not be afraid that you were going to get hassled and recognized and so on?
I didn't know I couldn't go into a bar. Now I'm depressed. Yeah, I was walking in the streets of New York halfway through the first season of ER. And, you know, I'd been on a lot of TV shows, so people would always kind of recognize me, like, oh, that's that guy from that thing. And I remember walking down the streets in Manhattan and them going, "Hey, George." And they knew your name as opposed to your character or anything else. And I remember that was a moment where I thought, wow, that's really, you know, things have changed. You know, nobody wants to hear anybody complain, so I don't do it. I don't believe in it. But it did become very different, more complicated.
Yeah.
I can't Twitter pictures of my, you know,